Well, I brought myself a new toy. I've just fired it up to dry it out. And oh my god, it's a little ripper. This is a Devil Forge. Little forge. I paid for it myself. Oh my god, it's a little ripper. I was going to make one of these, but for the price that I could get one of these for, I couldn't even buy this section, the actual jet. Handy, airflow control, all comes with the gas pipe and regulator. Whoop, regulator down here. Yeah, I'm really impressed. For how quickly this thing fired up to temp, pretty quickly. Well, I'm seriously tempted to actually grab some bronze or copper and just fire it up and see how it goes. But yeah, it's a good little unit. Airflow jet comes in from there. Nice little up down lid. That's still hot, so I'm trying not to touch inside. But yeah, it's this one here I think was the 6 kilo. But yeah, it's a nice little unit for what I'm going to be using it for. I'm going to be making up some fittings for knife swords and that, and cross guards, pommels, jewellery, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I'll get the rest of the bits to go with it. So I'm showing some. I also got myself some crucibles. I got a small one. I believe these two are 5 kilo, no 6, 5 and half a kilo crucibles. I'm going to try these out to see how they go. I also got myself a couple sets of sand molds. Got a couple kilos of the green sand as well. All this was able to be brought on eBay to set myself up. The forge or furnace cost me about $400. That's with delivery. The crucibles are between $20 and $30 each. The sand and the molds each cost as a set. They came as a set. Was about $79 plus postage. So for give or take $500, $600, I could set myself up to do some basic casting for at home. And yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to doing these new projects that are coming along. So, but yeah, I'll show you what a sand mold looks like. I'll do a test run. Here's the sand mold done up. I've done a basic one. I'll just open it up for you. Yeah, it's basically put your positive in, produce your negatives, put your flow lines in, and an exit for your vents until your material comes out. And yeah, that's how you do a basic sand mold. I may do a video on how to do this, demonstrate how to do this, but I'm going to be testing this machine out with the bronze and seeing how it goes. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. I should also add on that you're going to need your tongs. I made these up for pulling out the crucible out of the fire, and then you're going to need your pourer. I made this one to fit this crucible, so I can bring it up, pour. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. Whoops. I just need to clean up a space that I can do this in. I possibly might do this outside. If tomorrow's a lovely day, possibly do it tomorrow. So yeah, that will be a separate video. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, if you're also, another piece of equipment that you're going to need is your respirator and a face shield. I've got all in one. You do not want to breathe in any of the bronze or tin or anything like that. Even especially with aluminium as well, you want to make sure you've got breathing apparatus, because you don't want to have any of these alloy particles in your lungs. It'll literally shred your lungs to bits. Also, you want to make sure that you have a well ventilated area. This is why I'm not forging. I'm not going to be casting inside here. I'm going to do it out in the space out the side. You're going to need your gloves as well, and your safety apron. Preferably also make sure you're wearing steel cap boots, long pants, non-flammable clothing, preferably wool or cotton. This is so you don't catch yourself on fire or melt the clothing into you. Make sure you've got layers, because it's easier to take off it's easier to take off the outer layers than taking off one layer. Because the more layers you're wearing, the better off you are if you get any splashes or anything landing on you. Also, make sure you got your fire hydrant, your fire suppression gear nearby as well. Your bucket of water, your fire hydrants, extinguishers, so forth and so on. Also, don't do this by yourself. I do recommend having someone watching over you, supervising you while you're doing this, or having a friend just coming and watching, joining in. Always cast with 2 or more, because safety protocols, and it's easier to call an ambulance for someone else than what it is to call one for yourself. Talking from experience. So but yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.